Every football club has this big signing that makes fans and other supporters sick. Yeah, heavy price tag, a lot of money invested, zero inputs, just nothing. Okay, today I'm going to name the worst signing made by the top six clubs in English football. Yeah, come, agree or disagree, no problem. But please comment facts. No emotions here. Let's just say the truth. So you can disagree with me, but let's say the facts here. Yeah. Okay, today let's start with Manchester United. They paid £80 million for Harry Maguire. Come on, that's a lot of coins. Yeah. And what did they get in returns? Memes, mistakes, own goals. Man, I believe a lot of defenders playing in championship are better than him. Yeah. Argue with your keyboard. Yeah. So to me, he's the worst signing for Manchester United. Though they've made a lot of mistakes in the transfer market, but he is the worst. Yeah. So number two on my list is Chelsea. They paid a lot of money to sign Joe Felix, £50 million. Come on. And guess how much he earns a year? £50 million. How did it happen? To me, that was daylight robbery. Yeah. How can you pay such money for the player to sit down on the bench and be watching others play? Now he's in AC Milan on loan and is coming back to Chelsea to do what? I don't know what's coming back to do. And by the way, who auctioned that transfer? Why did you buy him? Why? Chelsea, we don't need him. I'm a Chelsea supporter. We don't need him. Why did we buy him? Well, I don't know, but it is what it is. So number three on my list is Liverpool. Yeah, let's talk about the injury FC president, Naby Keita. He came in for a lot of money, like more than £50 million. Yeah, throughout his 4 years in Liverpool, he was just there in the sick table and he would play one match and spend the next 2-3 months in the sick table. Come on, it's just crazy. Yeah, so actually he's a good player, but injury messed up everything. So Liverpool got little from him. Yeah, so to me, he's the worst signing for the club. Naby Keita, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Then for Manchester City, Pep Guardiola signed Calvin Phillips and treated him like a ghost. Yeah, honestly, in this case, I blame Pep Guardiola. Why did you sign him? You signed him for a lot of money from Leeds and you didn't really use him. So he sat on the bench and gained weight, and now he's fighting to recover. I don't know. So Calvin, you were good with Leeds, but I'm sorry. From my own research, you are the worst signing for Manchester City. So that's the position. But you have the chance to really prove me wrong, go back and do what we are meant to do. Yeah. That's it. Oh, okay, finally for today, let's talk about Arsenal FC. So the worst signing for them, we are going to give it to Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, the Brazilian striker. To me, is the worst signing for Arsenal FC. Yeah, he came in for a lot of money and a lot big wages, but come on, he's been injured. He has not really done anything for Arsenal, and throughout this season, the club have missed him. Yeah, Arsenal, they've been playing with no striker. So how can they have such striker just there in the sick bed while other midfielders are filling his position? People like Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is not a striker, but he's been playing first line. So, Gabriel Jesus is a player that I like, but I hope he recovers very fast so that he can do well for Arsenal. Yeah. Well, that's my own point of view. I don't know what you think about that. Yeah. But wait, hold on. Some people blame players, some people blame clubs, and some people blame the system. Yeah, but let's settle this right now. From your own perspective, who do you think is the club's worst signing? As in any of the club, who do you think is the worst signing? As in, we are not talking about flops. We are talking about a lot of money invested, hope dashed, motivation really like dimmed. Who do you think is any of this club worth signing? Well, I've said mine. Let's know what you think about what you think about this. All right, guys, thank you very much, and do have a nice week. Bye.